My name is Nick Stanley. I'm with Water Solutions Unlimited. I'm here with Steve Wintz, who is the Superintendent of Water for the Batesville Water and Gas, Batesville, Indiana. And Steve, tell us a little bit about your system, how much water you produce, kind of on the average, what kind of surface water or ground, what kind of process you have.
We're a surface water plant. We pump about 1 million gallons a day. We have 5 reservoirs that we all draw out of, and we run about 1 million gallons a day. We have a clarifier pre-treatment facility about a half a mile from here, and the water comes down to this facility, which is our filter plant, where we do our filtration and our final
clear well
and pumping.
A couple years ago, I mentioned to you you had some issues. You had some very high TTHM and HAA5 numbers that you were seeing, and I mentioned our success with at other utilities in going to chloramines, and you looked at that. Tell me some of the things that you did to make a decision on trying chloramines.
We looked into it. Talked to some other places that have used it and see if they had problems with odor or issues, and we decided to go to it, and it seemed to work very well. Lowered our TTHMs out in our distribution system.
It appears in looking at your numbers that when you are on chloramines, prior to going to chloramines, they were over 100 for TTHMs, wasn't it? And HA5s were also high.
Yes.
And when you're not on chloramines, you're between 30 and 60 or so micrograms per liter for both. But when you go to chloramines, you're in the teens, even into the single digits for HA5s and TTHMs. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you also see better residuals. Tell me about your residuals out in the system.
Yeah, when we were running free chlorine, the residual in the distribution system, toward the ends, we had a hard time keeping the 0.1 or 0.2. With the chloramines, we had no problem maintaining that 1.0 through the entire distribution system.
So it went further and it lasted longer?
Lasted longer.
Okay. So did you notice, were there any concerns that you had about going to chloramines that your research and what have you helped overcome?
Our main concern was being able to maintain the proper ratio between the ammonia and the chlorine without, get proper disinfection and not having bacteria problems and not having any odor problems in the system.
How's that worked out for you? Is it very difficult to maintain?
It's not too hard at our clarifier plant. It's more up to date. It's flow pace, so we had no problem maintaining the residual.
And we had some training programs for your operators prior to that about using chloramine, so that they had some a better understanding of what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay.